instructor and you will sit down and you will talk about this. I just want to say right up front, if you put met in every single thing, it's a rude awakening to you. Because at midterm, if you've met everything, why are we even bothering with the rest of the semester? So I'm going to tell you, you hadn't even done simulation yet, so that's going to be a big you, unmet, because you hadn't even been to simulation yet. So don't give me a whole bunch of your self-eval that says met on everything. Kind of, reflect a little bit. Number one, you should be meeting every safety thing in God's green earth. If you're not safe, you already have been talked to by your instructor. So that would be something that I expect those met before we leave today. You're going to be meeting those. But everything else is going to be a growth opportunity.
One thing I do want to add, Miss Collins is really good. She may appear stressed out about it, but she is really good. If you are just, I don't remember how to hold my hands like that for a skill or anything. People call her and make her an appointment. She does an excellent job giving you a little bit of one-on-one on these mannequins and using the resources and things like that.
Please
so you have that resource.
But email, give her some notice. The only thing that irritates her most is the just dropping by and wanting something now. That does not work. So if you just give her a little heads up, she just say, are you available sometime within the next week, because I really need to look at this procedure again. And she will bend over backwards to find a time. She
does what 3 people do on the other program. So give her a break.
Well, some people don't appreciate, I truly do, because I've been the one that had to set up my own stations before. So it is fabulous to have somebody collect everything for you and keep that stuff done. That you may not feel that that's helpful, but it is helpful. And she would do anything for you as students. She's helped a lot. She just doesn't like sudden notice, like immediate things. And we all like immediate. She worked critical care too, didn't she?
She's critical care.
Yeah, she told me that.
Yeah, she worked critical care.
Critical care people don't have a lot of flexibility with that. Come in right this second and do stuff. We like to have forewarned. So everybody okay with this? How you're going to fill this out? And I'm going to have mine, where all the instructors are going to have their own. They're going to bring it in. They're going to have you read it. Then you're going to write a comment. So think about, introspectively, think about what kind of comments you're going to put, what you still want to do to grow in the next half of the semester. Because this is something you need to know. I can see what I think you need to grow, but you need to know what you think you need to do yet to grow in the last part of the semester. So you'll jot that down, and I'll jot it down, and I put it in a little place saying, this is what we need to try to get for this student for this next 4 weeks or 5 weeks.
And do be reflective, because we use those like to say, okay, you may not have said, well, I can't really, put it into words or anything, but if you'll write a comment, like, I just don't feel like everything's coming together or something like that. It gives us an opportunity to address that and work with you, and you don't get left on the side, okay?
I would say that it's hard for me to say this, but each of us have some weaknesses and some strengths. I'm talking about us as faculty as well. I know I didn't want to say it, but I don't typically let you know my weaknesses on a regular basis, because I cover them with people who are strong in those areas. That's who hangs out with me. I don't hang out with people who are weak with the same things I'm weak in, okay? So, you learn that as you grow, and you'll learn that as you practice too. But the point is, if you're constructive in the way that you come to us, I'm more than willing to make improvements. I have lots of things I can improve. And I'm more than willing to listen to what you have to say. And I'm not authoritarian. People may think I am, but I'm truly not. But so the point would be, you need to kind of bear with us and just come to us where we want you to succeed. I know some people don't feel like that's true, but we truly do. We don't want anybody not to make it through this. Now,
and I would rather you come to me in the middle of a semester, if you have
the middle of the day even,
or the middle of the day, or whatever, first day, second day, third day, whatever, rather than write it at the end of an evaluation saying something that you didn't grasp from me, because I want you to succeed. I would rather you tell me on the spot, Miss Doolin, I don't get that.